Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little chickens. How are you this evening? Well, I hope you're doing great. As for me, I'm all right, I guess. But I gotta talk about Sister Wives. So here we go. Bring it on, baby crone, while I suck on my lemon drop.
Okay. So first we are on episode 11 of Sisterwives. Yes. So we start the episode off with Janelle visiting Christine 4 days after the whole explosion of Cody. So basically 4 days after the episode.
The kidney, the stabbing in the kidney. What I didn't understand, I guess I understand it to a point, is how they sat there and they was looking at like they felt bad and how they felt remorse, and I didn't understand that. I kind of, sort of, but they even felt a little sorry for Robin and
yeah. I don't know.
It was that was a little something for me right there.
Yeah. So the only thing Christine, as Christine and Janelle had to talk, Christine realized that when Robin was talking about, will you have like a connection with her, like with me, and even though we don't talk, will you still have those bonds? Christine realized Robin meant her kids as well, and she felt bad that she said no.
See, for what? For what? No. We wasn't together. You didn't want me to watch your kids. I have no ill will towards your kids, but no. And so when we're together, and this is what she said, but they don't want to quote her. She says, for now, I need to get away. I need to decompress. I need to find out who I am. I need to know who I am outside of Sister Wives. I need to know who I am outside of Cody. That is 20. She said she's been knowing him for 30 years. That's 30 years of her life that she's got to decompress. So she left right from her mama and daddy house right into this. And at 50 years old, she's starting a whole life. And with the idea and the hope that someone will marry me. Oh, they will, sweetheart. But with that hope and not knowing, it's like going in the dark. So right now, she don't know. It's like right now, no, just, and that's how I seen it.
Yep, she taking it step by step, honestly.
Yeah, it's frightening.
So, this is utterly ridiculous. Cody says that he wants a better relationship with Janelle. So he's jealous that Janelle is comforting Christine during this time instead of him.
He's not jealous. He's just one good Janelle to turn her back. Excuse me, I'm eating a lemon ball. Tacky, but he want Janelle to just be with him. Like choose side. Choose who you gonna serve, her or me. And they done been together for 20-something years, over 25 years. Come on, really?
And I want to say this in advance because this is just the kicker that Cody needed. Is that he heard Janelle has found an apartment that she wants to stay in town, and he was just like, "So now you want to do this?"
I get it. You know, she went out. She bought this what is it?
RV.
This RV. And it's got issues and they can't get it to work right, but she can only stay there 4 months anyway.
Yes.
So it's like it turns out that this was a good idea and in hindsight, but now that I'm in it, it just was not a good idea, and it certainly wasn't a good investment. However, it is hers as long as she make the payments. And I guess if she ever need the place to go, she got a place. She can always rent a rental. What are they? A trailer park place.
Yes.
They have some nice ones. So she always got a home that's hers. I give her for that. I don't judge that. So, you know, if that's all I had to live in was a trailer, I would. At least I can go whenever I want.
Yes. And so here is the thing. I mean, they made this episode a little bit about Truly, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So Cody wants Truly to spend weekends with him on top of getting COVID tested. So he's still on this COVID kick.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And listen, but he got to make room in his house. He's got to find out that mansion, that Mac mansion he live in. He got to make sure that house is 5,000 square feet. It's over 5,000 square feet. So it has to be, I think, 6,000 to become a mansion. So if it's less than that, then it's a Mac mansion. So he's still living in this big old beautiful house, I can imagine. And you mean to tell me there is no room for Trudy to have her own room? That one of them older kids can't bunk up? No. Why? Christine don't, Robert don't want that.
Yep, and Christine doesn't want it either, and I understand why. She's like, when we were together, Truly did not spend even a night there. She only spent a couple of hours there.
Yeah, she's never stayed there. She's never been without me. I understand that. Mm-hmm. She said, and she probably wouldn't even want to stay. They'd probably be bored to death. But yeah. I get it. So don't try to make it. But this is Cody talking.
It is all Cody
don't want no parts out of Trudy. He don't mind talking to her on the phone. Trudy, come on. He ain't seen her when she was there. Yes. The whole time you mean to tell me, the whole time you mean to tell me that Trudy has never spent one night at their house?
Yeah, that's what Christine
Think about
says.
that. Not one night? And now Trudy is 11 years old and she's going to go and start staying. Cody just talking. That's Christine. I'm sorry. That is Robin house. And Robin don't want nobody staying over there. No. They could have COVID. And this is still during the time of COVID. And you got to understand, this is all old. So Christine has been gone. It's almost end of 2022. And Christine was gone in 2021. So understand, this is old stuff. And you get to find out what's going on, You get to find out what's going on in the new, through all the episodes and stuff. Not episodes, but what people
are saying
and finding out, and the kids are starting to talk. So you get to hear a lot of things.
Yeah. So Christine found out that instead of moving in a month, she is now moving in a week because McKelty has been helping her find a place to live. And McKelty found a place, and now they can move in a week. Because she's like, why should I wait a month to move when I can? She's like, I really want out, so I'm going to take the soonest route I can get out.
And I'm curious. They said that the deal didn't come through. It fell through on the house. Now, what I want to know, is this a past deal?
You're right.
Or because it seemed like this is old. Because Christine said the house was going for closing on whatever date that was. So they must have been hooking up something old.
They could do that.
With something new. Because from where I gather, Christine, she did the closing, right?
Yep, she did.
Did she?
Yeah, because that's literally the day the house that the closing happened. She had everybody gather around.
No, that was the day that she found she got the sale, that somebody sold it.
Gotcha.
That she bought it. However, I'm thinking that Christine wouldn't have did all that moving and all that if she didn't have that house. I think they showing two different films. I think they showing two different. Because they making it like Christine's house was sold, but then they changed their mind. They didn't want it. That don't seem right to me.
Yeah. So, we have a problem about McKelty, who is Christine's daughter, who's trying to maintain balance between Robin and Christine. So, she was staying at Robin's house for the time being before she went to go back to Utah with her mom, Christine. And apparently, just to say real quick, Christine is apparently going to be like 20 minutes away from McKelty in Utah. So that's even more of a balance that McKelty's trying to have.
Excuse me, I'm sucking on this lemon.
And McKelty says that Robin is still her mom.
Go. Excuse me. McKelty, this is somebody who want to be grown. You think you know what is the right thing to do for you. Because your friends and calling that woman your mother, that woman didn't even try to be there for when your baby was born. And it was your mother who was the one who said, hey, let's make it videos so she can follow it.
Mm-hmm.
But I bet you if it was her child, she would be there while that baby being born.
That is true.
You know, you want Robin to be your mother. Girl, you should be so over that, really. You are a mother with a husband. You should be over that. And another thing, you talk too much. I'm sorry. You should have never said nothing. You should have said, you know what, when it come down to talking about mom, I don't want to get involved. And if mom would have mentioned that, I would tell her the same thing. So I want to be neutral. I'm Switzerland. And I would have not forced my mother to do this. I would have trusted my mother when she was saying, no, it's not comfortable, but do what you want. Your mother trusts you. And the truth of the matter is you really don't have the experience. You have the intentions, but you didn't even know. And you felt when you did it, I know you was embarrassed because it was a hot mess that you thought that it would be really, really good. When it was already closed. See, that's what happens when you come in the middle of something and don't know what you're doing. And so your mother may think, oh my God, she really can balance. No, you couldn't balance. You showed me you can't balance nothing. No, because if you could have, you would have known that was a bad thing. If you could have, you wouldn't have sat at the table and engaged your father when he asked you those questions. And then you're going to look at your husband to ask your husband, like, bail me out of this. No, I would have said, no, Dad, I'm uncomfortable. I don't want to talk about anything between Mom and you. I feel uncomfortable with that. And if Mom were to do it, I would do her the same way. But don't look me in my face and tell me that you can balance. You cleared, you showed me. You made a hot mess. That's what you did. Hot mess of poo. Y'all look stupid. And y'all should have had something, I don't know, some cupcakes and fruit punch or something to have it there for the kids or something.
It was a very cold goodbye.
It was very cold. I think they should have had something, I don't know, or make it balloons, have something for Trudy or something. I don't know. It was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And to see Christine cry, I was moved by that. But all at the same time, like, Christine, you couldn't hold it. You know different than when Robin cried at the other end. But I understand it was just so bad. And Cody was just ranting. It was just bad. I know it was bad, but...
And she could see that Robin's kids looked like they were upset about the situation, so it was even harder for her to see that.
But they children, what do they know? What do they know? As far as I heard, I don't know if this is true. One of Robin's kids, the son, her oldest son, from what I said, I don't know if it's true, that he went back and lived with his father. And he don't want the Brown's last name. He want his original name back that it was from his dad and that he stand with his dad. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I heard.
Wouldn't surprise me because Cody is a trip.
Because you don't even see her oldest son there.
You're right, there
was no oldest son there.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. But he was there in the beginning, but he's not there now. He went back to his dad. That's what I heard allegedly. Sound plausible. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So Christine said, so we got to see what that, because we got to see what the house looked like that sold. So Christine was showing us what the memories were, and she said it was so hard to let go of this house because it had the memories, but at the same time, when she was standing in the master bedroom, she said there were so many bad memories there between her and Cody, and she was like, I just don't even want to stay in this
And
anymore.
so she started talking about her father and how her father would welcome her home.
Yeah, that's right. That is true.
She was like, I'm going to turn these lemons into some lemonade because I ain't feeling it. What else we got?
As he talked about earlier about McKelty wanting to have a goodbye session, she felt like she didn't want her mom to look back on this and regret not saying goodbye to them.
That's McKelty. That's how McKelty felt because she's trying to play both sides. But did it not blow up in her face?
Oh, it definitely blew up
She
in her
meant
face.
well. She meant well, but I think that was her reality of how bad it was. I don't think McKelty really knew how bad this was. And it had to be horrible to see all of them sitting all over the place. It's different.
Yes.
And then Trudy went over to play with one of them, and then she said, "No, come over here." Didn't want the kid. It was horrible.
Yeah, it was not fun.
Mm-mm.
Not.
And why? The goodbyes were done. That was so awkward. But that's McKelty. Like her mother said, she know what to do. No, she don't know what to do. She has poor timing. And she let her emotions get in the way. Just like she said another thing. Mom, go up there and look at the house. You're going to love it. The mother got up there and was like, no, this is bad memories for me.
Yeah, that is true.
Not everybody is sentimental. Not everybody feel the way she does. And this lets me know that, what's her name?
McKelty.
McKelty is a grown woman, but she's a child. She still have a lot of growing up to do. She's idealizing, fantasizing, and not looking at the real world. She's looking at fantasies. But when she got a glimpse of the real world, she didn't even know how to deal with it. But she did speak and all that, but it was a part that she got the real world. So I hope that she learned sometimes I need to just back out of things and stop because I don't always know what's best. Remember that, McKelty. You're not even 30 years old, honey.
Yeah, and then at the end of the episode, I'm not really sure.
We at the end already?
Yeah.
I tell you one thing, if they don't stop me from sitting outside, I feel like I just sit outside for the last months. I've been sitting outside. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. I feel like I have been sitting outside. Cold, wind, sun, look like it's going to rain, nighttime. If they don't stop me from sitting outside, this was during the COVID. I tell you, just sitting outside, they come out their door like, can't go out. It's terrible. Oh, it was terrible.
They are famous for that.
I don't remember. So, what do I take away with this? Well, I'm glad it's over. It has been a ride.
It has.
I certainly want to know what it's going to be like. And I heard somewhere that Cody got a new girl. No, this is what's surfacing all on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Cody got a new girl. She's a blonde. I don't know if that's true, but Cody got a new girl. I don't know. I also heard somewhere that him and Robin have a little bit of problems.
Of course.
That's what I heard. Outside of that, the kids are speaking out. And I want to see what is life going to be like for Christine moving out. I definitely want to see her moving in her new place. I definitely want to experience that. And if Janelle is staying there, I want to see that too, because at the end of the day, I don't know if I could deal with Janelle being friends with my nemesis.
I can understand that.
I would have an issue with that. I don't know if I would say choose, but I would back away from you. I would not cut you off, but cut you off for a distance.
Yeah, I mean, it especially didn't help because Cody even said in the episode that he's just down in the dumps over the over the
Heartbroken.
Yep, of Christine leaving.
Heartbroken over somebody he didn't even want. Somebody he was forced to hold her hands. I was forced to kiss you. I forced myself to love you. I forced myself. You should be blessed. Blessed. This man sound like a ding-dang fool, okay? I forced myself to love you. I gave you me. I gave you me. I forced it on you. I forced it. I allowed you to carry my kid. You ungrateful. You ungrateful. I see. You're like a knife in my kidneys. That's what he just seems so dramatic. But all at the same time, for whatever reason, I'm going to say it. I love to hate Cody because I still love Cody. I know it's crazy.
It's just sad.
It's just sad. But whom I just cannot warm up to, and I guess it's the principal for me, and that is Robin. I could never warm up to her. I could see her in another movie. She could be playing in a movie, and I playing Mary Magdalene, and I would turn the TV off because she is somebody who now, if I saw in real life, I would swear I know that woman. You understand? Thank you. I'm boring you. Is that what it is?
No,
I would swear that I know that woman, and I would judge her and wouldn't want to go nowhere near her. I just don't like Robin.
I understand.
I don't like it because I think that she played Cody. I think that she's always a victim.
Yes.
I think that Cody now is a victim. And I think that
Robin.
They're a victim. Like it's always something happening to them. Somebody
true.
always doing them wrong. They never do nothing wrong. It's always them. It's the children. They're always the victim. They take a victim mentality. This is what I come to see about them. They have a victim mentality, and Robin is good at it. And Robin knows how to maneuver and get what she wants. She came to Cody's season because she was already in an 8-year marriage. So she came seasoned, and she put the okey doke on him and put the little swerve, and now she done got his mind. You know what she done did? She done went down there and tinkled with some things. That's what she did, and blew that man's mind. And he wasn't used to that because he was used to his Mormon girl straight, you know. But he get over here with her. She did a little acting. Have lingerie, probably know to smell good, doing things, you know what I'm saying. And her ex-husband looked like Cody.
Oh.
Like they could be brothers or cousins.
Oh,
So,
no.
and you know they might be all interconnected. But anyway, I did love the show. I always love it. I'll just be so glad. Why won't they let us go inside what's her name, Robin's house? I heard that her house was dirty, and I heard of COVID. I don't know. I don't think her house is dirty, but I don't know. What do you think? Don't you dare hold that.
I don't know if Robin has a dirty house. She shouldn't, doesn't. Oh no, she have nannies, not maids.
Right.
Well, I don't
Excuse
know.
me, and then she had on her refrigerator, don't go and get the food unless you ask.
I don't know. Robin's got weird rules.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with her in these rules.
Yeah, right.
Does not sound like a fun household.
Well, all I know, she got the claw in Cody. And I think that when Cody get his head together, especially if Janelle leaves, right now, from where I'm sitting, it doesn't look like Janelle is going anywhere. But if I was Janelle, I would get what I can, and I would leave this.
Yes.
I would, if I have to walk away with nothing, I would rather walk away with nothing but me and my van. I mean,
RV.
my RV. Yes, that's what I would do. But I would still want the proceeds from my lot. They would have to pay me that. And I would just go head on and take a loss and go, I hope that this is what Janelle does, because you done gave so much that now you didn't think to protect yourself, and you are too smart to do something as foolish as that.
Yes.
I'm disappointed in you, Janelle.
And she's trying to dig herself out of it.
The best way you could dig yourself out of this, take a loss and move on. Hitchhike, because I'm thinking Cody might get another woman or whatever, and he is not going to want you. And it is clear that Cody wants smaller women. So I said it, because he has hinted to that. So with that being said, I don't know what else to say about it. I enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't mind talking about it. I enjoy it, but now that I know that some of this is scripted, and also it takes the joy out of it when you know that it's scripted.
It
some
does.
of it. And it also takes the joy out of it when you already know that this stuff is already happening and you already seeing what's going on. It takes the joy out of it.
Yes, it takes the real out of reality.
Yeah, it takes the real out of reality. And but because we get to know what's going on, that is good. But what I want to know is, how are people seeing these episodes before we get to see them?
Exactly.
So we get to know what's happening before we even see the episode. What's up with that?
I know.
Y'all need to say, spoiler alert.
Yes.
We can maybe show you an episode that just came out, but you haven't seen it yet. Now, that's what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, is there anything else I would like to say about the housewives, about these sister wives?
No.
I just want them. I would like to see what's going on with Janelle more.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely. And I want to see what's going on with Christine. But most of all, what I feel more sorrowful than anything is that, and I have to say it, they sold us a bill of goods, and now the saddest part is that it was a lie. They was faking it the whole time. It was never good with them. It was never good with those sister wives. And to come to find out that it was so bad that after 25 years, somebody walked out and said, I've been like this for 10 years. It was all a fraud. And to me, that is what's so sad.
Yeah, that is
because
true.
I wanted to believe in them. So hopefully we get to see you next Monday.
Yes.
Ciao. Don't
Enjoy
forget
your holiday.
Oh, yes. I'll be saying that throughout the night. But not only that, but subscribe, thumbs up, and please, let's get some dialogue. Please, I want your opinions. Please. Thank you so much for supporting me, for Baby Crone and I.
Yes.
Ciao.